Hi guys, it's me, MrSnipershot01 again, and I'm doing another video of Battlefield 3. So hopefully you'll enjoy this video, and if I do yawn a bit, that's because it's like 3:38 in the morning here. Anyway, as I've been saying, well, me and my friend Danger Dude 9998, he's known as Lego Dude on YouTube, me and him have been looking at the aftermath information on Battlefield 3, and I thought I might as well give you this little bit of information now. As we know, there's going to be a crossbow in Battlefield 3 when the aftermath map pack comes out. I will have gameplay of that as well set up. I will have gameplay set up of that so we can all see it. Danger doesn't have premium, but I do, so you'll be able to see all the map packs 2 weeks early when I play them and record them. Sorry this isn't in 720p and 1080p and all that. That's because I'm using my laptop at the moment again, so it's only going to be in 480p, but we still get to see some gameplay. This is the first map pack that ever came out, which you got free with the limited edition version. Now I got the limited edition version and got back the Carcon and the physical warfare pack free, so I got them free, and then later on when premium came out with close quarters, I went and got premium then. The thing is, on here you've got vehicles, you've got other stuff, and I have this feeling this is how Black Ops 2 is going to come out, because as we've seen, we've got the vehicles, we can just jump in them and drive. Now yes, you're going to say, no, it's not going to be like this because you've got score streaks. Now, if you put it into example like this, you can get score streaks, you get your spy plane, yeah, then next second, with that many points if your team's doing well, you can already get a Dragonfire all the way up to War Machine if you want, or try, and then it's easy. So everyone's going to have access to vehicles, everyone's going to have access to some type of equipment, some type of score streak quite quickly than how it used to be. So you're going to have a lot more fun, a lot more competitive gamers, and a lot more strategy planning now, because there's going to be more vehicles, more equipment that they're not going to expect to be around the next corner. Also, since now we've got the special sights on certain guns where it puts diamonds around your gun and stuff like that. Now on here you don't get stuff like that, but you've got a mini-map where say if I saw an enemy, I could aim down my sights or have him in my crosshairs and press select on him, and an orange marker would pop up above his head. Now that would be telling all the teams that an enemy is in that location and he's heading your way, or you're going to chase him and kill him, or something like that. And most people mark them to get a clear fix on them, just to check. Then as you see, I marked that guy there, and it was like, yeah, everyone saw him, then I shot him. So it's like confirming your kill basically, but you're like marking someone, making sure it's enemy, then you shoot him. To me, sometimes I shoot, but most of the time I will mark. As you can see, you can have a suppressor on your pistol, but actually when I die, I do die, because I'm only dead twice so far. I'm not killed many, yeah, but I've only died twice so far, because this map is a good map for the rush game mode. Now this rush game mode, if you're a Call of Duty player and you don't know what this is where it's like search and destroy, but you always can respawn until you die, until all your team has died over 75 times. So you have 75 tickets. Now you can see the ATT, and then it says the points when I respawn now. And I'll show you what it means, because I've had some of my Call of Duty friends and I've come on here and they don't know what I mean by who's winning and who's losing. Now at the moment with the rush, at the moment we're kind of winning because we have the tickets. Technically neither team is winning on rush until that section is over, and then technically they won that area and then they move up. So as you can see, this is an MCOM, that guy's arming it there. See this little thing here? And we've got to blow them up and destroy them. And the enemy are meant to protect them while we're destroying all of them. them, and it's kind of complex. It depends how you play the game and who wins and that. And you also get tanks and vehicles to help you out on both sides. Most of the attackers, aka the Americans, have more than the Russians, but in Aftermath that all changes, where it will not be the Russians that you will be fighting anymore. In Aftermath you'll be fighting the PLR, the Iran, in the Iran region area after the earthquake of the campaign, if you played that. I will do a campaign on easy to show you how it is, but I can't really be asked to do it on hard and get all the trophies again for this account. Anyway, you can climb ladders and climb up buildings, but I can't be asked to climb up that ladder that goes all the way up there at the moment, so I'll get to that later. Hopefully I won't die in the next 10 seconds, so because as you can see, this pistol has a suppressor and a laser sight. Also on Call of Duty, you cannot swim, and I mean, you just got to walk or crawl through it. You cannot physically swim in the water. Yeah, and on here you technically can. As you saw that swimming pool, yeah. The maps on here are fucking huge compared to Call of Duty. As you can see, there's a swimming pool over here, and that, so you can jump in there and swim. I'm trying to get to it to show you, but they keep shooting me. Obviously they want me dead and don't want to see it. Now, see that level there? That's the Colonel 100, which means he's at the max level you can be, and that's you can't level up anymore. All you can do is complete assignments and get XP for random reasons, and that's and get service stars for all the guns. Now, somehow I just killed that guy with a G17C suppressed laser sight pistol, and that is like impossible most of the time on this game. But as you can see, I'm going for a swim. Oh, swim. What? Swimming. As you can see, I'm swimming, moving along, and I climb ladders to get out. Or I could have just run up, but as you can see, this here is a tow missile now. It's a big launcher that fires missiles. It's kind of cool, but it depends how you use it really, and it depends how you think it's going to work, and if you use it properly. So hopefully it's actually going to be quite easy to use those, and most of the time it is, but it's easy to use and easy to fire, but it's hard to get a kill most of the time because there's more of an impact damage than an explosion damage at the moment. And we're about to win. If this MCOM explodes, we win. If they disarm it, we have another 40 tickets to win. Now, you can change the tickets if you're on your own server, but this is the DIE server, so I can't be kicked by some. If I get hurt, so just go around kicking them off. Anyway, as you can see, this is the end of the game. I'll show you the next match as well, because I want you to see a whole good game. And as you can see, I didn't do that well in that game because I was talking and playing the game at the same time. But as you can see, you got end of round now. I was a support kit, so I got XP on my support, and then you get ribbons for extra XP that you did in game. Now I didn't do that much that game, so I didn't get much extra XP. But as you can see, it's 50,000 XP to level up to my next level. Now see these assignments, if I just tap here, you've got best friend forever, and you've got all these. Now you've got requirements, and you've got specialization things to do and complete these assignments. And sometimes it can be quite challenging actually to do some of these, but it's still worth it most of the time. So I'm just trying to do that one at the moment where I get 20-80 rocket kills, and that one there I've got to get 50. But hopefully I'll do this one, then I'll get the MTAR. I've nearly completed all the close quarters one before I've completed the back to Kharkov ones, but you know how it goes and that. So hopefully you'll enjoy this match as well. This is Strike at Kharkov Rush, same game mode as before. It's just on a different map, different style of map. It's with the same map pack, it's back to Kharkov map pack, but Strike at Kharkov map. Now sorry if that sounds a bit weird, but that's how it is. I've just got a new wide mic as well, so I've got a brand new wide mic, and it actually has modded sound, so I can hear enemy footsteps and that. So it's kind of sick. It's done by a Trinitron, so hopefully it'll do well. And that, so as you can see, I just jacked this tank. Well, technically I didn't jack it. It's one of the Russian tanks. It's the T-90A. It's quite powerful. It's a crankshaft on the turning bit at the top, but on the Abrams it's electronical, but they still turn around at the same speed because they don't want it uneven for one team. Now as you can see, there was an LAV there and there was a tank. Now technically I'm screwed when I go around them, but I technically am screwed still. As you can see, I died, but I disabled one of their tanks, so that guy's getting out to repair it. He may have killed me, but he gets out of it. You can repair your vehicle, and that as long as you don't get shot or blown up in the next 30 seconds after. I also disabled the LAV there, so they're going to be slowed down on the vehicles for a little minute or so. They're probably going to let the LAV explode and come in with the tank. I've got a little thing called C4, and I can carry up to 6 C4 with the squad perk explosion, which is kind of handy when it comes to being a C4 or an engineer. Now I'm trying to get all the way back up to Colonel again, which is getting a real bugger at the moment, because Colonel level is like the highest you can go, and then you've got 100 then Colonel levels to do. Now that kept the AV, so I'm just going to stick some C4 on there, disable it. No, I destroyed it, but I got shot as well. But anyway, at least I destroyed that LAV, so they're slowed down again. They've got to wait for that vehicle to be re-dropped off at their base and get back into battle. Now at the moment it's just kind of infantry soldiers just running in, and you're just like, yeah, you can handle that most of the time. But at the moment I'm trying to do an assignment where you get 50 kills with the UMP45 on each kit, and it unlocks a camo for the gun now. And if you didn't know and you caught on Call of Duty, you don't level up your gun, or you don't buy camos and that. It's a lot different. You do assignments to unlock certain camos and that, and I'll show you one that I've got for the UMP45 already, but I'm trying to get this woodland, I think it's woodland oak or woodland barrett, and that's. So if I just tap on here now, if I go to down here, it says default camo, and I can switch that to navy blue, as you can see there. If I go down here, and then I can go all the way back out here now, and if I click appearance, I can actually change the camo of my soldier himself. So I can go default camo, premium camo 2. Now I'm going to go premium camo 2 now, because that is like one of the cool camos. So it's kind of sick how the premium camo, it may stand out, but it shows that you're not scared to stand out, and it shows you that you're willing to just blow up shit randomly. As you can see, I'm just like running in here, and you get the kill for that, but they managed to destroy one of our objectives, because that's a Colonel 100 with an M4, which is a semi-automatic carbine that the Americans use. It's kind of cool. Actually, this one, it's like the M4A1, just the M4 this model. It's the model before, which is semi-automatic. Now some of the gun names on here aren't the real ones, because what it is, they have to not put some real ones in because of copyright laws and stuff like that. I don't really know why, but as long as it works. Now as you can see, I just blew myself up with C4. The other C4 damaged the LAV but didn't disable it. No, it fell off. Sometimes your C4 can slide off. I don't know what that is. It's a little glitch that happened. It was the last update, but there's like a 90% chance that it will stick. But as you can see, I've now changed to recon, which I don't really want. I've got a motion sensor now. Now this is for tugs, which is a motion sensor. I've got the same gun again, same attachments, because I like to keep the same attachments on each gun. Then I go to the same kit. Hopefully it'll get me a couple of kills. Now as recon, I will change back to support after, or I'll become a medic where I can revive you and teammates that are dying around that time zone. And as you can see, that guy blew up the LAV, but he didn't realise that the guy jumped out and he got me killed. Now I'm going to become a medic, and I want to show you something on here that Call of Duty players will not know about much. But as you can see, I just got revived by a medic, so I died and then I got revived and came straight back into battle, and I had to go disarm the Zencom before it blows up. Hopefully I'll get it before it blows up. But yeah, I disarmed it before it blew up, which is good. So now we've got to protect the Zencom again and stop the enemies from blowing the shit out of us every 30 seconds. Now as you can see, an orange dot just randomly appeared on the minimap. That was from my motion sensor. I'm actually going to move up slightly now and jump in this tank here now. I'm the gunner at the top, and this little bit at the top. But this is only, I think it's 10mm. I don't think it's even, no, it's not 50 cal, because 50 cals Yeah, the 50 cals do damage to tanks, but on the others not let it, because you got some sniper rifles that are meant to have 50 cals and they don't want sniper craft to be able to damage tanks. Now you can see I just got a headshot there now. Headshots on here is when you kill them in the head. You can't just tap them in the head once and then shoot them in the body to get a headshot. You've got to kill them by getting a bullet to the head, which is really annoying because sometimes you can be aiming for the head, hit it all the way through, and then something will happen and you'll get one bullet on your arm or something and you'll die. But there is a hardcore mode on here which is a lot more realistic than the Call of Duty's hardcore mode. One, there's no ricochet. Two, if you do kill your team, it's kind of really different on how it is, because it says team kill and each other's name. Me and my friend Lampy, just always when we're playing hardcore, just a little joke. We always look at the top score and go, oh, we always love it when we see red on red, because that means that they've killed their own team, which is really funny. It's sometimes having the ability to kill your own team on here, it's kind of bad because people get pissed off that you nick their jets, vehicles and tanks and all that, even though it'll be back there probably in like a minute or less, and they could be running around and getting 10 ton of points. They just have a rage and try and blow you up with their own stuff. But you've got to admit, some people do have really bad mardies when they play video games. Luckily, I'm not one of them. I will get pissed off if I have to, but I don't really get pissed off anymore. See, that medic just revived someone. I'm trying to revive some people so I can get my medic level up, so I can want some new equipment from the medic. I've not got many medic guns. I'm reviving everyone as quick as I can and that, so hopefully there'll be some good like medic equipment that I can walk after this. Maybe, I don't really know. But I will go back to support. No, I got revived. Reload. Now, on here there's no perks or like side handle stuff. Now, you have like squad specializations, which are kind of perks, but they're not. Where they give you extra ammo, extra equipment, like a black jacket or a little bit of a strength, a little bit of a resistance to explosions and stuff like that. But there's no actual perks if you sight handle that. But once you get to 5 service star, your reload does get a little bit faster on your gun, but not much. Now, if that lagged out a bit there in my picture, that's sorry about that. It's just because I was doing some epic shit and that. So now, as you can see, that guy was totally missing quite a lot of them bullets. And because that was an M60 E4, it has a 7.62 round, which is the same bullet in an ordinary sniper rifle that the JNG90 and the M98B have, which is technically about 50 cal, and that for bolt action. But it can take 50 cal rounds in M98B if you change the barrel construction and that, but there's not many of them with 50 cal, I don't think. I'd have to research that in real life for a bit. As you can see, that was an AK Russian gun actually, but they were using it for the Americans. But with the Russians were really defenders. And that's sometimes you can't revive your teammates. You can see some dead bodies, but you can't revive them because there's no symbol. Now I went on a revive spree and got most of our team back up on their feet there, so we didn't get pushed back and killed epically. As you can see, I just wiped out an entire squad of enemies, and I killed one of them in each one of their squad. So there's 4 players in the squad, and I killed all 4 of them once, which gave me the squad white ribbon. Now, as you can see, I've got squad sprint on. I'm going to put squad flak on because we need some explosions, and that'll give me like a circle with an explosion in it, which will mean that there's a bit more resistance to explosive damage and that. So I can now survive bomb grenades and stuff like that a bit better than I used to. I got medkits down. Now you can put medkits down to heal people quicker. You will gradually heal over time as well, but you can also heal quicker by medkits. And it's really cool in this game how you have so many options and so many styles of gaming that no one would ever use or see on Call of Duty. And that's if you went back to Call of Duty Black Ops or Modern Warfare 3 after playing this for like a month, 2 months, you would just get like 52 to 0 or 53 to 0 KD. Me and my friend have proved that. I did a 53 to 2 on 4G Black Ops domination without spawn trapping anyone. After all, I was just running around the map shooting everyone I could. And I got 52 to 2, which was really great, and I was sat there laughing and all the team raged for it. And it was funny. As you can see, they only have one ticket left, which means if one of those dies and respawns, the game will be over. And there we go, the game's over because they ran out of tickets and we defended. The defenders actually won, which is actually quite rare, so I did really well that match. I got 14, 10 KD. I got revived a couple of times, so technically it would have been like 14 to 15, but every time you get revived it removes that death. Now I got some experience, I unlocked some attachments for my guns. And as you can see, I got loads of ribbons in this match, and that, so I did really well. Now the thing is, this isn't even a good set of ribbons. This is like an average set of ribbons. You can get all the way up to like 28 ribbons to like 38 to 45 ribbons. I've had 50 on my other account once, which is kind of cool. Now, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this, and as always, blow some shit up and have a nice day.